What's up, everybody? Welcome to the ReCoop. I'm your host, Cooper Daniels, and today is Tuesday, March 12th, 2024. What's going on? How are you doing? How are you doing on this Tuesday? We had some CPI numbers come in. The market, when I looked a couple hours ago, was ripping on not the greatest CPI, but I guess it came in as expected. We'll look at that in a second. I got to say, if you've been watching the show the past couple of days, you know that I've been trying to engage with the Avalanche community and they do not want to engage with me. I'm starting to wonder if they even exist, folks. But I will say, whether they exist or not, I'm up 25%. So maybe that's the thing. You know what I mean? Up 25% in a week, folks. So sometimes you don't need people to talk to you. Sometimes you just sit all by yourself, listen to some music, smoke a joint, and just watch number go up. Shit. You know what, folks? Let's not overthink it. How are you guys doing? You in the chat? I think Bitcoin is correcting back down. We're now testing 70 again. The ETF flows, the outflows, I believe, outpaced the inflows yesterday, and I think we have about a day lag on those things. So we're starting to see that selling. We'll find out what's going on today. I mean, it really broke through that resistance. That 70,000 mark that kept on punching it back down. Are we going to get back below 70? Because then we're probably going to get a stronger correction. I think that these inflation numbers that got the stock market ripping, I think everybody's just starting to realize, though, that'll cool off. And they realize that old Jerry's not cutting rates anytime soon. His boy Jamie is like, he shouldn't do it until at least past June. And even then, just keep it going. Let it correct itself. You can always cut quickly, but you don't want to cut too soon, I think is the thinking. What's going on in the chat? How are you guys doing? Good morning, Mel. Good to see you. Searching for AVAX, friends. We good with the action. All right, it's just Mel, or is my chat's not scrolling? So is there something wrong with my chat? It's all right if there is, but all I see is Mel, and I can't do anything. So maybe it's just Mel. You guys aren't in the chat today. That's all right. That's all right. You guys don't have to be there. That's cool. We can just get going. Tomorrow, I believe we're going to have Chris Swenner. Chris Swenner is going to join us on the live show. He's going to pop in. He's going to say hello. He's going to talk about Voy, which is a AVM chain coming soon and testnet right now. They got some NFT games going on. A lot of your favorite NFT artists from the Algorand ecosystem are playing ball. I got some Voy NFTs. Sweet. All right. Well, let's get going. Let's see what the stock market's doing, and let's see what's going on out there in the world. Let's go. All right. We got the Dunkin' upgrade coming soon. So supposedly gas prices are going to go lower. Sounds good. You guys think that's actually going to go down? They've been delivering lately. Vitalik thinks so. Smart dude. All right, let's go. So, okay, yeah. So this, the market is up, but it doesn't look like it did when I woke up around 7:30 this morning. And that's the last time I looked. But we got the Dow up about 0.25% at 85, so underperforming the rest of the market. The S&P 500 is up over a little more than 0.5%. And the NASDAQ is almost up 1%, 142 points. And old Russell's down. Dow jumps 100 points. NASDAQ gains 1% as NVIDIA tech shares resume rally. So tech is back. All right, let's see what we got here. Inside the organized crime rings plaguing retailers, including Ulta, TJ Maxx, and Walgreens. I was, I live here in sunny Los Angeles, the home of the brave. And I got to say that, I've been reading a lot about all these Chilean gangs that come here and, rob houses and do all this stuff. And I was telling some dude, South American dude. I don't know. Well, he's Mexican, I think, actually. I think he's a Mexican dude who's cool. Cool guy. And we were talking about the world. And I was like, oh, because there was a break-in not so far from my house by these Chilean gangs. And I was talking to him. I was like, man, do you think that has something to do with, the immigration? Was like, well, yeah, I guess. But he's like, but that shit's been going down in LA for decades. He's like, man, the Chilean gangs have been robbing houses for a long time in Los Angeles. So hopefully the Chilean gangs don't end up in my house. I got something for them if they come here. You know what I'm saying? Hope I don't talk tough. All right, let's go. All right, so let's see the inflation breakdown for February 2024. Consumers still grappled with price growth in February, new government data shows. You guys can see all this, right? I'm not doing something stupid. Okay. Consumers continue to contend with higher inflation in February, according to new government data. The CPI, an inflation measure that tracks changes in the prices of consumer goods and services over time, rose 3.2% from a year ago. We're looking for this to get down to 2%. Jerry is looking for this to get down to 2%. And it's up 0.4% in February, according to monthly data released by the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Inflation is down from its hottest point in 2022, but it's still warm, considering the Fed's 2% inflation target. While Americans' optimism about the economy has improved, many still say that price increases have caused financial hardship. Yeah. February's monthly increase was mostly due to increases in gasoline and shelter. And because I've seen that at the pump. Yet food prices overall were flat. All right. I did notice an article from, I guess, the CEO of, or somebody high up at IKEA, says that they are going to start aggressively cutting prices. The price hikes that they did in 2021, 2022 were sufficient, but the supply chain constraints are no longer there, and they're going to responsibly lower prices. They're going to invest in lowering prices. I mean, we got to see more companies do that, because once they raise prices, a lot of times they just don't bring them back down. So shout out to IKEA for at least having the smart PR of cutting prices, whatever their reasons are. It'll drive business for sure. It breeds goodwill. Okay. February's monthly increase was mostly due to increases in gasoline and shelter. Oh, just two unnecessary things. So who cares? Just where you live and how you getting around. Food prices overall were flat. Okay, well, we do need that too. So, okay, food 2.2%, food at home 1%, juices and drinks up. Uncooked beef roasts, man, they get specific. Baby food still way up, sugar's way up, candy up, tomatoes, relish. All right, hold on, man. Motor vehicle insurance. I just experienced that. Thank you, AAA. While there's been progress bringing year-over-year headline and core inflation down, there could be some stalling of that progress in the near term, pointing to the spikes in gas and shelter. Did you know that the United States has been drilling oil at a record rate the last 5 years? I did not know that. So Joey B has been keeping the prices down by drilling. I mean, got to do what you got to do, folks. There's more room to fight on the inflation battle, and there's a bit further to go before everyone goes out and declares victory. All right. Yeah, 9.1% in 2022. We got some more stuff coming up this week too. I think we got our jobs report. We're going to see how people are doing. So if, hopefully a bunch of people got fired, so Jerry feels closer to cutting the rates. I don't really root for that. All right, let's go to Bloomberg real quick. Or were we done with CNBC? I just clicked on the first article, didn't I? I got sidetracked about Chilean gangs. JP Morgan is staying steadfastly bearish, saying market ignoring substantial risks. Yeah, seems. Student loans are now easier to discharge in bankruptcy, attorneys say. It's life-changing. Okay, what are they saying about gold? Oh, fuck you. They want me to create a free account. We're not even going to do that. Sorry for swearing, folks. Let's just look at gold. Gold's down. So everybody needs to calm down. But still up there, almost 2,200. Gold. All right. Let's go to Bloomberg real quick and see what's going on over there. All right. U.S. core inflation tops forecast again, reinforcing Fed caution. Underlying U.S. inflation climbed 0.4% in February as prices jumped for used cars, air travel, and clothes. U.S. shelter inflation slows after surprise jump caused confusion. Stock traders bracing for worst shrug off hot CPI. All right, so they're calling for a correction here. S&P 500 heads towards another all-time high amid tech rally. U.S. core inflation tops forecast, marginally tops estimates. Okay, so it wasn't sideways. Okay, I need to subscribe to this again. I probably will. What's this? After Silicon Valley Bank's failure, its attempted rescuer charged $285 million in fees. Pretty big overdraft fee there for a rescuer. What am I talking about? All right, ex-Wall Street banker takes on AOC. Oh, AOC. All right. Ba-da-da-da. Stories for you. US CPI won't inspire Fed to cut rates. Chinese stocks gained 20% from lows, fueling market bottom calls. Jamie calls for a recession. We're in the times, folks. Nobody knows what the fuck is going on. Even the people that are supposed to know, I don't think they even know what's going on. All right, let's move on from this nonsense and go check out, I guess, EOS Desk, CoinDesk, owned by your friend Peter Thiel. Okay, well, there you go. Bitcoin gave up 70, folks. Bitcoin gave up 70, down 5% in the last 14 minutes. Oh boy, I don't care. I mean, how numb am I to that? I'm like, 69,000. Oh no, I don't care. But I own a lot of it, so maybe I should. My wife probably would if she knew what was going on. All right, NFT providers may need registration to comply with UK money laundering rules. That's okay. Craig Wright committed perjury in UK trial over Satoshi claims. Yeah, all he does is commit perjury. The dude's a liar. All right, listen. Whoa, look at you, baby. AVAX is 28% advanced, led CoinDesk 20 gainers last week. Thank you, Avalanche. Even though you dickheads won't talk to me and give me, or is there just nothing to do in Algorand? There is something to do in Algorand. You know what I could do? If somebody said, hey, will you guys tell me some stuff to do in Algorand DeFi? I could freaking break it down, give you a bunch of different cool things you could do. Why can't somebody do that for me for Avalanche? All you want me to do is go to Trader Joe and do, concentrated liquidity, freaking study for a month, make sure that my impermanent loss isn't too bad? Is there anything else? Banky or whatever it's called? Banky? I crack myself up. Banky, are you there? What the fuck you doing, Avalanche? It's pumping like crazy. Give me something. Just buy a steady. I'm not going to spend $500 on a steady. I don't want it. Jamie Dimon defends right to buy Bitcoin even though he never will. Jamie Dimon, man, I'm tired of this guy. Don't buy it then, bro. I think he compared it to cigarettes. All right. When is Duncan? The upgrade is designed to usher in a new era of cheaper fees for the growing array of layer 2 networks that operate on top of Ethereum. Benki, Ethereum developers are preparing for Wednesday's much anticipated Denkin upgrade set to bring the biggest code change to the blockchain in over a year. portmanteau for the project name Deneb Cancun consists of 2 upgrades happening simultaneously on the Ethereum. So this is happening on tomorrow. Technically known as a hard fork in blockchain terminology, it's expected to initiate around 7 a.m. tomorrow. So it should happen before the show. The upgrade is designed to usher in a new era of cheaper fees for the growing array of auxiliary networks that operate on top of Ethereum. Those changes will come with the activization, the activation of a new Ethereum improvement proposal. Okay, I'm bored. You guys get it. So this upgrade is coming tomorrow, and it should lower gas fees. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. All right, let's go to the block. All right. So there we go. We're sub 70,000. See how it goes. Okay, spot Bitcoin ETFs capture 90% of market share, leaving futures ETFs in the dust. Yeah, nobody cares about the futures ETF. That was a stupid thing from the beginning. Goldman Sachs, BNY Mellon test blockchain network with other firms. What's going on there? Goldman Sachs, BNY Mellon, which is one of the main custodians for Circle in USDC. SIBO, any Sacramento hip hop fans? SIBO, you guys remember him? He's pretty good. Tested the blockchain-based communication system called Canton Network with several other firms and banks. Remember the days in the 90s when people like, does anybody remember the days in the 90s when people like SIBO and Brother Lynch Hung? Brother Lynch Hung had a successful rap career talking about being a cannibal. I don't know that you could really have a successful rap career with your main topic being cannibalism anymore. He was a pretty good rapper, though. He probably should have talked about other things. It would have probably gone mainstream. All right. Canton Network, an interoperable blockchain network designed for institutional assets, launched nearly a year ago with Microsoft and Deloitte. Also said to be involved at the time, nearly a year after launching the blockchain network that brought together top banks like Goldman Sachs and blah, blah, blah. All right. So the Canton Network which one is the Canton Network? That one? Is that the Chinese one? Probably not. When Canton launched last year, a host of other firms were also mentioned, including all these firms. Okay, so they're testing out blockchain technology. As I was reading that, I was thinking about talking about Brother Lynch and why the hell was I talking about Brother Lynch? So I wasn't even paying attention when I was reading. So I hope you enjoyed that. Crypto mixer Bitcoin Fog, operator convicted of money laundering. A jury in Washington found that Roman Sterlingov, number 35, probably that means his age, was guilty on all 4 counts on Tuesday. Crypto mixers have come under scrutiny over the past few years from lawmakers and the U.S. government. Folks, I'm weaning myself off a Dayquil, so I'm operating. I'm not taking the Dayquil today. I didn't take the orange pills today, folks. I've been sick for a fucking month. I can't take this shit every day. I got to suffer. You know what I mean? I got to get this thing going. I haven't been drinking. My stomach is better. Now I'm not drinking beer. So probably have to keep that going. That's sad. You know, sometimes you got to give up shit you really like. And I got to tell you, folks, a nice IPA is something that I very much enjoy, or a porter for that matter. I enjoy a dark beer as well. With St. Patrick's Day coming up, what's your confidence level? I'm going to a wedding this weekend. What is your confidence level? A wedding. I have a cocktail hour on Thursday. I have a wedding on Friday, and it's fucking St. Patrick's Day on Sunday. What is your confidence level? All right, we'll see how I do. Okay, so Sterlingov says he wasn't behind Bitcoin Fog. All right, I don't care. Good luck, man. I hope you do okay. Don't let them screw you up too much. CFTC Chair Benham says agency preparing rulemaking and risks for new market structures and prediction markets. SoftBank. Okay, we're gonna move through this a little bit quicker. Sorry, I've been dilly-dallying over here. There was nobody in the chat, so I didn't get to use that time. All right, let's go to Blockworks. Bitcoin's 21 million limit is a boomer myth. To genuinely appreciate the value of Bitcoin, one must recognize that the perceived cap at 21 million does not accurately reflect reality. All right, what the hell are you talking about? We've all heard it. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin. All right, I'm not going to read this guy's bullshit. You guys can if you want. It's just an op-ed. Okay, Grayscale to launch a new smaller fund under ticker BTC. CoinShares closes buy of U.S. Bitcoin ETF issuers fund division. Stock recovers. Cryptocurrency slip. Seems like everything's starting to slip. Stocks bounced pretty hard this morning, but are giving back those gains. At least when we looked 15 minutes ago, it started to. Okay, this is all the same shit from yesterday, so we don't need to read that. How's Ethereum gas now? You're at about $9. You guys can't see that, but you don't need to. Okay, then let's go to CoinMarketCap. I was looking at Moonwell last night. I totally forgot I had a bunch of this staked on Polkadot. I went back and claimed my rewards, and it was significant. So Moonwell, cheers. Sometimes it's good to set it and forget it. All right, we're back to 69. Down off a little 4.25% over the last 24 hours, almost 2% in the last hour. Still up 8% in the last 7 days. 7% for Ethereum. Fell, is moving in line with Bitcoin. Fell below 4. Volume is decent at 57 billion. We're at a sub 1.4 trillion market cap. Solana down 10% or up 10% in the last 7 days, but down 2% in the last hour. So having a bad hour, folks. XRP giving back its gains, down 7% in the last 24 hours. Cardano similarly. AVAX is still feeling the love. Thank you, AVAX. I'd like to thank my mom. I'd like to thank my dad. I'd like to thank Ibu, aka Ian Benedetto from Folks Finance. Are you guys excited? Is anybody from the Avalanche community watching this damn thing? Are you just silent? Would you go onto my Twitter and give me some DeFi strategies, some cool tokens that exist on Avalanche other than Cock Inu? Did you do that? Do you guys are you excited about Folks Finance? Do you even care that they're making it their hub? They have over 200 million TVL. And you can't give my boy Ibu a retweet in that damn community? He's buying your NFTs? Come on, man. All right, Polkadot down 5%, but still over $10. Near is fucking me in the ear hole. Look at that shit. $7, $7.30, up 68% in the last week. In the top 20. Last I heard, Near completely gave up on DeFi. And they're just doing their Web 2 to Web 3 game. And it's pumping like crazy. Optimism is down. Hedera's pushing down a bit. Stacks on stacks on stacks is down a little bit below 3. Okay, so we're all pushing down here. VeChain sub 5. Pepe. You guys rich yet? Thorchain up 73%. Good for you. Monero bounce back. Flocky. I think just got no, that was Mog. Mog is now listed on crypto.com. Floki Flocky. You can trade that OTC, I believe, with your boy Andre from DWF. Algo down low 28s, gave back, was teasing. It was teasing us with the 30-cent mark, but pushing down. Still outside the top 50, but at least it's not in that 60 range again. Say what you want to say is doing okay. Fletch lives. Dog with hat. All right, there you go. You got dog with hat performing decent. Down 10% in the last 24 hours, but still up over 50% in the last week. Bonk is underperforming dog with hat. All right, let's look at Vestige. Greed, we're still in extreme greed. That should probably go down a little bit after this correction. Whoa, look at Nico. Nico's up 40%, folks. Did you guys get the airdrops? Akita still ripping, up 10% almost. Poca Gold hanging out of 20 cents. Okay, so Coop, what are you guys doing? You fading Coop? Down 5% in the last 24 hours. Sub 6 cents. Still $1.2 million market cap, though. Akita's got one of those candles that you like to see, up 9% in the last 24 hours. Pushing up. GORA is strong, folks. It's at 38 cents. Oranges have made it to the first screen. Look at that. Up to almost 50 cents. Couple algo. Who spent 100 algo to mine an orange? Well, that's now worth less than 2 algo. So we can all sit around in a circle and say how wonderful we are for donating to the transaction fee sink. Nico up 39%. It's got over 100,000 TVL, $375,000 market cap. Pepe, did you guys know? Did you guys know that you can buy Pepe on Algorand for very little gas fees? No gas fees, essentially. You know, are you going to be able to make a major purchase of massive size? Maybe not, but you can bridge it in and out very easily. You can make your $100 purchase and get a good swap and not pay the gas fees. Looks like Algo is now testing 28 cents. As Bitcoin goes, Algo will go. How's the stock market? Yeah, the stock market's turned. Oh no, it had. That's so crazy. It's wild. Everything's bouncing around, folks. All right, I don't need to share this because I'm not gonna stay there. All right, let's check in on you guys. How you guys doing? You guys still here? Fat guy in a little coat. Oh, shnikes. Okay, here you go. You guys are here now. Okay, good morning. Coop, you want to make a council and bring many guests together for a council type live? What you talking about, man? Relax and sleep. I came to keep Mel company. GM, Coop, and Mel. It's just me and Mel, man. Me and Mel just hang out. Oh, here, let me stop sharing so you can see my mug in a bigger way. Oh, look at that. Getting a haircut today, folks. You think it's overdue? The haircut's I'm getting cut today. I met this very nice couple, and she is a former Golden State Warrior cheerleader, and she cuts hair. She cut it last time. I thought she did a nice job, so I'm gonna have her do it again. I'm a Warriors fan, so I like that. All right, so let's go. Okay, relax and sleep. I came to keep Mel company. Well, thank you for doing that, man. Mel, Coop, you want to make a council and bring many guests together for a council type live? You know what I think? I was thinking about this, about like XGov and the Algorand ecosystem. and about something that I could do that would actually provide value and it not just be some like nebulous thing being like, oh, I'll keep making Algorand content. Please give me algo. Trying to think of a way where I would have to actually put in extra effort and provide a service in a way that actually brings the community value. And I thought maybe looking at the XGov portal, looking at the governance portal, and really kind of covering that closely, doing council-like things and bringing people on, different proposers on, so they can, having a more of a forum where it's a bit more fun than just you having to sit at home half drunk reading these proposals. Oh, let's see it. What's up, Mr. Koopy Pants? What's going on? No free game? Koopy Pants. Actually, a podcast with Jaws is coming. Yeah, it is. Jaws and Min are coming, or they're going to make a podcast. Now, there's two sides to that. You can be bullish on that and you can be bearish on that. The bullish side of that is like, look, they're really trying to get out there. They're committed to this. They know that they have an asset in John Allard Woods. Min is also a very well-spoken, smart, awesome person. So that combo could be very fun. It's like, there's like there's a vibe there. I see it. And then the other side of that is that they're flailing a bit and now they're like just doing a podcast. BTC drilling now. Algo seems to have largely ignored the market-wide plunge, which is good to see. Hey, look at that. Look at the positivity. Governor Hat's like, look, man, it's all good. Why don't we emphasize the positive? What's the positive? What do you guys feel good about? TravelX? What do you guys feel good about? The market? Us making money again? I feel good about that. Hello, fam. Great week for the hodlers. What's up, Wilder? GenCom upgrade going to be lit. Vince is very excited for the GenCom upgrade. It says GenCom is going to be litty like a titty, is what he says. A way to put it. Utsalot says, did something happen to AVAX today? I don't know what happened, but it's just ripping. And I happened to buy it just to kind of participate in the vision of folks finance. I don't know why I did it. I just was like, okay, I could buy it here. I'm going to DCA into this over a couple of days. I got a little bag, and I was looking for the AVAX community to shoot me some alpha on what the hell to do with my bag, but there's nobody. AVAX, nobody answers. Yeah, LOL. It's all I can think of when I hear about that ETH upgrade. All right, GenCom is potent gas. Makes sense. Lausitzer Porter. Okay, sorry guys, I don't really know what's going on. BTC real all-time high is around 78K if you include inflation. Wilder is over there making sure you're not too excited, being like, look, if you think about inflation, we have to get past 78K, and then once we're at 80K. Now we have an all-time high. Have I lost my mind that the only things that I really want to invest in at this point are Bitcoin and some of my favorite alts, gold and oil? You guys, I need you guys to keep me in check because I am a bit of a, I can slip into the doomsday scenario. You know what I mean? I'm prone to being like, this shit's going so much worse than we think. I need more dry food. Oh, God. All right. Spoke too soon. Looks like Algo was just late to the dip party. Oh, it always comes. It dips maybe later or it dips earlier. It just always goes. All right. If you add whiff hat to anything, it sounds more meme-like. It does. It does. Whiff hat. A Coop whiff hat. It's catchy. Battleship with hat. Yep, exactly. Gov with hat. Oh, you guys are going to do this. How long are you going to do this? Fat guy in a little coat with hat. Mind blown. With hat? Okay, come on, guys. Okay. Good morning, Kirby. Congratulations on the pump. Do you guys own any Omni gems? You guys own any Akitas? What's going on? Akita NFTs, Akita meme token. They're building the future of social interactions. I don't know what they're doing, but they got an awesome site. You got to check out the Akita community. You can stake there. You can do all different types of things. It's polished. That guy is working hard. And I believe he got some XGov funding. So congratulations on all that. And keep on building, man. Floby, Coop Guardians of Blockchain. Could be the name of the council. I like it, with hat or not. So Coop Guardians of Blockchain with hat. I'll wear hats at every single meeting. What kind of hat do you guys want me to do? Cowboy hat? No. We got to do something different than a cowboy hat. Can't be a cowboy hat. Even though I do got the mustache. Cowboy hat could work. But I think more, what are we thinking? In my life, I just wear a baseball hat backwards. Or a basketball hat these days. I don't really give a shit about baseball anymore. I feel kind of good about the real world business thing. In the end, even with Bitcoin, you can really buy anything if you don't convert to fiat. You really can't really buy anything. Okay. I was like, that didn't, okay. You don't want to invest in Reddit. Think it's overvalued. Launches tomorrow, I think. My comment section is bugging today. Oh man, Vince is a diamond dog. He's been holding Akita since their first airdrops. You need a war bonnet. You mean like this? Let's look. You mean like a Native American one? Look at that. That'd be kind of cool, actually. That'd be awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Here we go. Get one of these with the turquoise. Look at that. Only $49. Probably need a bigger one than this, so get a breastplate. There she is. Looks good, right? I'd look good. Just being like, hey, everybody, welcome to the council. Eat beef jerky. Smoke a pipe. I don't know. Okay. Enough of that. Precisely that. IPOs normally pop. The underwriters try to insure it. Yeah, look, I hate Reddit. I never use it except for when I'm researching things. And so I guess I don't hate it. It is a tool that I know a lot of people use and like. I mean, there's something cool about it. I'm not going to lie. I like the fact that they are utilizing crypto, blockchain. I like the fact that they are holding crypto assets on their balance sheet. And I like the fact that it's a popular thing. Now, am I going to be buying into the euphoria of a major rip? Probably not. So, you can be excited about the Reddit IPO and not buy it tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen. But I'll keep my eye on the Reddit IPO for sure. What's up, Kenrick? Remember Time Wonderland? Remember Time Wonderland on AVAX. Don't know what that means, but if that's a thing. You'll get canceled real quick for that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Never mind, folks. I'm not buying the war bonnet. I'm not going to lean in to racial stereotypes on the ReCoop. Keep that talk up, Coop, and I will bring back copper journals. I like copper journals. You remember in the beginning of this, I was going to buy a massive chunk of copper, put it on my desk because of copper journals. And then, and it was like, because they were selling like a major block with like laser eyes on it. Do they still have that? Is that available now? I feel like a viewer, I was going to buy it. And then somebody watching the show actually bought it instead. Because I kept on talking about it and not buying it. Oh, it was a block, wasn't it? Let's go to JM Bullion. Before I go, we're going to go. Is this where you guys buy precious metals? Because this is where I buy them. Let's go. Let's share the screen. No. We got to get off of this before somebody sees it and accuses me of something I'm not trying to do. Did I lose it? Where'd it go? Oh, it's right here. Okay. All right. Gold's down a little bit. You guys buy any gold? Any small golds? Okay, let's go to other because nobody buys this type of shit. But let's go to copper bars, I guess. Copper bullets. Let's go high to low. A 5-pound cylinder wall Liberty copper bar. Yeah, they don't do it anymore. It was a block. Oh, maybe it was one of these. I think it was this. It was $100. Now it would have been 130, and it had laser eyes on it. I was going to buy that because of copper journals. I'm glad I didn't. Who the hell wants a 10-pound thing of copper? I don't. All right, folks. How are we doing? You guys enjoy that? Oh, I wasn't sharing it. Oh, you cocksucker. All right, doesn't matter. You guys don't need to see it. All right. Hey, folks. Top Hat Governor. Clearly, Coop doesn't remember time. All right, guys. Hey, did we do it? Did we have a good time? Did you have a good time? Today's Tuesday. So, look, folks, I want to tell you. So tomorrow we're going to, I'm 95% sure Christopher Swenner of Reach fame, a bearded gentleman in the Algorand ecosystem, now creating a AVM chain called Voy, which should be hitting mainnet later this year. Currently in testnet with incentivized, you can run a node and earn some testnet tokens that probably most likely will turn into mainnet tokens in the future. So there is a game to be played over there and maybe some money to be made. Who knows? They have they have the Arrington Capital investing over there. They have other people too. So we'll see how that goes. We'll hear them. If you have any questions that you want me to ask Mr. Christopher Swenner, then yeah, shoot me the questions. Let me know. Hit me in my DMs. You can put them right here. We can stall for a couple minutes. You have anything that you want me to say? I use APMEX and Provident Metals. Now, do they do a better job? I just feel like every time I search, JM Bullion's got better deals, above spot. But I'm cool with trying new things. The crackheads want the copper. Yeah, right. They're like they'll melt that shit down. Some wire. Keep your wire safe, folks. What else? I feel like I'm missing something today. I feel like I wanted to talk about something. Who cares? Let's look at the stock market real quick again, and then we'll go. I'm delaying. I have a lot of stuff. I'm late. What's up, Jack? So you're here at the end. Come on, man. Here in Miami, they're still taking it from highway lights. Damn. I got to get to Miami. I need to get to Miami. I need to come party with you guys in Miami. Who wants to party with me in Miami? Let's do that. I'm going to share my screen. I just want to look at CNBC real quick. I just want to see if the market is continuing to. Yeah, the market is certainly continuing. It's actually up more. So we got NASDAQ is now up over 1%. The S&P 500 is up almost 1%, and the Dow is up over 0.5%, over 200 points. So the stock market likes what it sees. They'll probably give it all up tomorrow. We'll find out. All right, folks. NVIDIA, how's NVIDIA doing? Almost 900 again. Wild. Shout out to all of you that can buy NVIDIA at $900. Tesla still down below 180. It's losing a little of its shine, isn't it? It'll probably bounce back. It always has. Okay. All right, folks. Hey, I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern. We'll be talking to Chris. All right, folks. Hey, have a good rest of your Tuesday. And yeah,